Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on F1 2017, embarking on a career mode. Now, last Formula 1 video, I asked you what team you wanted to see me drive for. There were three front runners for quite a while. It was between Williams, Haas, and the eventual winner, that will be Renault. Quite looking forward to actually starting with Renault, sort of a midfield team. Certainly not going to be challenging for wins and podiums unless something very bizarre happens during a race, but we should be fighting around, well, essentially the exciting area of the field. The mid-pack trying to scrounge some points potentially, hopefully improving the Renault as we go to turn it into a decent car. I will be having Hulkenberg as my teammate, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can have a little bit more luck than Palmer when it comes to a Renault engine. So, here we are at the first Grand Prix of the season. That means heading out to Australia. This is a racetrack that actually suits me pretty well. It's probably one of my better circuits. I'm generally quite happy to start a Formula 1 season here. Fingers crossed, can put in a fairly decent enough showing. Now, those of you that played the last year's Formula 1 game will remember the practice programs. Jeff, I was talking. I was, audience was saying, never mind. I'm guessing Jeff is just going to, shout at me and either way, practice programs. Yeah, you'll probably remember these from previous Formula 1 games. They get you a little bit, some more resource points that can be used to improve your car. I'm probably going to need as many of these as we can get for, getting the Renault to be a little bit faster. And it's always good to, more laps of the track you do, the better you are going to be. Fingers crossed, I don't end up in a wall on my opening laps, or upside down. I mean, upside down is quite likely at some point in the season, just not in the first practice session. Oh dear, things have gone quite poorly on my first lap. Yes, Jeff, I couldn't hear you. I might have guessed I smacked the wall. It's just a smidge bit of damage done when I spun at 100 and something miles an hour. Oh god, there's really not much steering left anymore in this car. Good start. Good start. I would just like to say, whoever designed the car, I apologise for bidding it on the first lap. That was my bad. You have a lot of fancy screens in here. Sorry about the small bump. I would just like to point out how brilliantly camouflaged. I don't care about any of this when you have got, like, Renault have spent so long getting the perfect match between their desks and their laptop. Is this why your cars are no good? You spent more of your resources getting the perfect laptop than you have developing the vehicle. It's incredible. That's well done, guys. Well done indeed. And now I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to have more information here than we... Oh, bloody hell, it looks like an RPG upgrade tree. Power! That's what we need. I've got a Renault engine. Can we have power systems? Just focus on power. Yes, I want that. Might give us some more speed. Develop the upgrade, and then maybe we'll... Oh, fuel system, ignition system, efficiency. I'm no good at efficiency. I want power. We'll just go power way. I can't do power ways at the moment. And I guess we probably don't care about... Well, I probably should care about durability, actually, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play it safe. Have we got, how much points? We've got 1,000 points, so we could go for a little bit of weight reduction. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that as well. All of the monies is gone, and I hope that they get stuff working. Off to more practicing. I'll try not to break the car this time. Oh, well, that's a horrible car. I think I might have just beached the Bumblebee on a... Let's not go and visit that curb ever again. You get stuck on it and you can't actually pull the car off. It's perhaps not so surprising, it's a nasty curve and you've got to get the plank of the car across it. But, oh, we're about to have another issue down into here. This lap's been... I'm not doing very good at this consistent lap malarkey. Probably not a good sign going into a race that's a relatively... I say relatively long, I think it's 15, 16 laps around here. yeah, let's not play on that. Maybe that's my one bad experience with that curb done and out of the way, and we won't visit the Beach Bumblebee curb again. So, qualifying is, well, getting underway here. Truth be told, this is probably going to be my weakest aspect in some ways. The team's goal was 11th place, which I think might be a little bit ambitious. Honestly, if I can get out of Q1, I will be relatively happy. Truth be told, I am not that good when it comes to, well, racing very high downforce cars in general. Formula 1, of course, being the epitome of that. Now, when the cars are heavy with fuel at the start of the race, for example, then that's probably when I am at my best in comparison to the cars I am racing. When everything is as light as possible and as grippy as possible, I might struggle a little bit with the pace. So it's, yeah, likely to be a tough time for me in qualifying. As I said, if I can get out of Q1, I will be pretty pleased with that. I've been kind of sitting around and about the low teens so far, so it might just about be doable. I apologise to the Ferrari that is currently being held up by a slow Renault. Look, I'm doing the best that I can, but I haven't exactly got the performance that you do in that car. I don't know who it is, but yeah, out of Q1 is the goal. What is the first lap going to be? If I can get something into the 26s, which I should be able to do, I did do in practice, we're probably okay. A 26.2, it's not too shabby or a lap from me. Raikkonen, who I assume is the car behind, we moved about. That was very musical from me. Moving about a lot through turn 1. Look, Raikkonen, I'm still going for it. You can push me around a lap with the Ferrari power if you want. I'm cool with that. Oh no, maybe I'm not so cool with it when we go exploring. No, I'm just taking a tight line there so I don't end up on Bumblebee curb again. We're fine. We're fine. I don't think this lap's going to be any quicker though. We're behind Stroll, ahead of Magnussen. Oh, this lap I don't think is going to be a particularly good one. It's the last one we got of fuel. Bottas is some 2 and a bit seconds down the road. You kind of expect that though. Do kind of expect that. Whoa, that's a very... Oh, just made it stopped for that. We are actually apparently going a little bit quicker. Come on, Raikkonen. Push! Push the Renault! I need all of the push down here. Yep, thank you. Don't try it. Don't even think about going for that overtake. I've taken a bollard with me for good luck. I apparently can get away with bouncing my way across the curbs there. It's fine. Thank you. It's not really the conventional way of towing cars. Well, I say towing cars. Helping cars around the lap. But I'll take a push from a Ferrari any day of the week. This might be about to be one of the best laps I've ever done at the Australian Grand Prix circuit if we don't cock it up in the final section. Everything is good. Everything is good so far. Get on the power, open the DRS, run towards the line, and if I can get something in, maybe even in the 25s, it looks like it might be 25.7, the best lap that I think done on here. Got ahead of Stroll. Whew, that was a good one. Pleased with that. Not sure I can really go much faster. Should maybe be enough to get me through to the next part as well. I might have been successful. Well done, Bumblebee. We'll have an exciting wiggle. Well, as we speed up time, I am gradually falling down the order. I'm in 12th. I'm not exactly comfortable, and Verstappen or Ricciardo's trying to get through on super softs. Might be able to do it. I think I'm going to have to go again, just to try and make sure. We'll give it a go. I don't think I'm going to get a Ferrari push, though. Bugger. Much needed Ferrari push. Oh, bugger, 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 bugger. It was going so well. In fact, somehow I'm still technically up on my... It was such a good first sector, and I was really pushing it. I think I might still be alright to make it through, unless Ocon manages to... Or Ocon goes faster, or anyone else manages to knock me out of the top group. But it's not going to be... Oh, well, we've gone really exploring there. That's all gone terribly wrong. Bugger. Oh... Nope, 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 keep it out of the barrier. When you run wide, you get dirt on your tyres, and then suddenly there's nowhere near as much grip as you were expecting for the next corner. That's kind of throwing all of me out for this final, so I might as well go around. It's quicker for me to go across the finish line and have it end the session than it is for me to faff about going into the pits and so on. Please, nobody go faster. Please let that be enough to at least have achieved my goal. Whether that was the goal of... the team will be happy enough with that. I think somebody did beat me to put me down into 15th, but Hulkenberg was 12th. Jesus, the Ferraris through on Supersoft, Red Bulls are through on Supersoft. We just squeaked our way through. Just. Ooh, oh, it must be the Force Indias. Yeah, both of them way quicker. I achieved what I wanted to, though. That's the important bit. Whoa, God, we had Wiggly Bumblebee. Minor heart attack has just occurred through all of that. We're fine. Didn't smack a wall. Didn't have a big wreck. Could really have been a very big wreck. But we're alive to tell the tale. Still got to try and find speed. And that's not going to have helped any confidence with that little section. Bugger. Just realised I have been knocked down to P11. I ran very, very deep in the braking zone, so I'm going to get one more try. There will just about be enough time for one more go at a lap. I'm not sure these tyres are going to be good enough anymore. I think they're too knackered to be get a competitive time. We'll get out of the way. Go on, Bot. Oh, what are you doing, Bottas? I was being helpful, and now you want to fight me. If Mercedes wants to give me a push, that's probably even better than a Ferrari push. But I didn't want you behind me. Look, you go. I don't want you behind me when you're going for a fast lap. There we go. See? No, stop slowing down. What are you doing? Go for it. I guess you're trying to save tyres and whatnot, or warm up tyres ready for your fast lap. But just stay ahead of me, get out of the way, and I might be able to maybe go a little faster. Unfortunately, I think it has been a case of too many laps on these tyres and perhaps me not really able to get the most out of the fresh rubber in earlier laps. I'm not going to go faster. Oh, go way too... way too deep there. We're not going to improve. It looks like we're going to be out of qualifying. Please, Hulkenberg, don't go faster than me. I want at least... I mean, I thought the team's goal was... bloody Hulkenberg! Thought the team's goal was ambitious for me here. It looks like it's going to be 12th or 13th unless anyone can go faster. I ran out of tyres. I ran out of tyres to do it, and there we go. Still, down to P13. Okay, I'm just watching the steering wheel. I made it out Q1. That was the goal. We managed that, but in doing so, burnt through too many sets of tyres. Oh well.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece.
Thank you, Jeff. Really, really helpful advice to keep my eyes open. I'm going to go into turn 1 with my eyes closed and hope for the best. That is the proper Formula 1 driver way. It's probably the way Forza drivers or most of the public lobbies work. However, it is time for the race. The team is wanting me to start on the Supersoft. I'm actually okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. No, don't underfuel the car. I'm not a good fuel saver. No part of me is good at fuel saving or tyre saving. Basically, you put me in the car, I will go as fast as I possibly can with the car, murder the tyres, but I might get myself up the order. That's the way it works, so don't underfuel the car. Particularly, I might go and leave it at 50 just because, you don't want the car to be too heavy, but I want to play it a little bit safe. Yeah, super soft tyres. I was if the team wasn't asking me to do that, I was going to set myself to do that. It will mean that we are potentially a little slower than the cars around us, but I will have fast tyres at the end of the race, and at the start of the race, everyone's bunched up, so everyone's not running at their maximum speed anyway, so I'm hopefully not going to fall that far behind. Hopefully not going to fall far behind at all. Maybe we can get past... Oh, there's a few other cars doing the same thing. But, yeah, hopefully we will be okay to make the most of this strategy. I mean, it's likely we're going to be... Jeff, I was talking to the audience again. I know. Warm-up tyres, check gears. I get it. I was just telling the audience about our brilliant race strategy. You ruined it. Anyway, yes, race strategy is, well, hopefully we will make up some positions off the start line and... yeah, kind of see how things play from there. I expect the Force Indias to be quite difficult. Ooh. Ocon's got the ghost mode. You needed that in Spa, Ocon. That would have helped you a lot more there than it is currently helping you here. Either way, I digress. Yeah, apparently Renault going for the Super Softs rather than the Ultra Softs to start the race. That's, yeah, going to be interesting. I don't know if anyone higher up is going to go. Actually, well, no one can higher up, can they? Because 10th will have to be running on the tyres they ran in Q2, so it looks like we're going to be leading the pack. Hopefully, not be too slow. Although I guess where I am at the moment is kind of where you would expect a Renault to be. see if we can make it forward. I'd like to score some points. That's kind of the goal. The team wanted an 11th place finish in this race. I'm going for some points. Whether I can make that happen or not is anyone's guess. And who knows with safety cars what the AI might get up to. I'm nervous. I'll be honest. Kind of nervous. Right, here we go. We are currently in neutral. There we go. Thank you for getting me into a gear. We are off and underway. It's not a terrible start, actually, from me. It's a poor start from Hulkenberg. I can't really go anywhere, though, because annoyingly... Oh, we've been assisted into turn 1. Oh, I was trying not to cut across anybody. I think Force India might have given me some assistance. How is the car? Jeff, is the car okay? I'm a little bit worried. About a puncture or something. It feels good at the moment, though. That was a terrifying introduction into the world of Formula 1. Grosjean's gone round in the wall. That might be a safety car. Grosjean tried to get past Verstappen and it didn't work. With mine, I'm actually a little bit... we're playing it risky on the old fuel front. Let's have a quick look at tyres. We seem okay for tyres. Like we haven't got a puncture or anything. Oh, of course, got to remember, car is now heavy with fuel and so on. I wonder what happened to Verstappen at the start. It's a really, really poor start from the Red Bull to be all the way down in the mid-pack. I've got to Force India for company at the moment, although I do love that back chicane and we can pull out a little bit of a margin. Can we go on the offensive against Massa? Possibly. What tyres is he on? He's on the Ultrasoft. So, you know, we've not really got car performance over, or I say over, with these guys. We have got the slower tyres on the car. Now, the hope is, of course, that by the end of the race, it's going to come back to us. Bottas is out leading the way. Right, where is that? I can't see the Force India. It's somewhere in the rear view. It's not somewhere in the rear view mirrors. It's not going to be trying to move into the first corner. Verstappen currently a little bit stuck behind Stroll. And if Stroll can back up this little group of cars, that works for me. Because the more that Stroll, slows this lot down. Oh, it's a big slowdown. Stroll is going to cause some problems. Unfortunately, I'm not quite in the right place to have a go at Massa into that corner, and I have to be very, very careful. If I try to go flying past Massa, I could end up in the back of Verstappen. Is he going to have... I'm not really confident enough under brakes at the moment to have a go up the inside there. I might be able to not force a pass, but affect a pass with a little bit of car positioning. Didn't want to do that. That's a huge dive. Oh, giving Verstappen a small bump. There's a wall there. I've balked my front wing ever so slightly, but this is getting really dodgy at the moment. Stroll is causing so many issues. I say Stroll is causing so many issues. Stroll is backing up everybody at the moment. My front wing, I might have lost an end plate or something, so I'm now going to remember that my car is going to be a little bit more unhappy through these corners. I wonder if Stroll's car is broken. I wonder if it's him and Verstappen that got together in turn 1 that has potentially caused some issues here, because this is a big train at the moment. This is a big train that is likely to be trouble. Don't understeer out of the final corner. Please be far enough ahead so that Force India doesn't come flying past. Yeah, this is a big angry pack of cars that I kind of want to be free of. We can get past Stroll, that would be nice, but there's a big queue waiting to do that at the moment. Can I have a look at Massa up the inside here? Possibly could have done, but again, I fear that if I went for that pass, I'm going to end up in the back of Verstappen. Well, the one time where I went for the pass. No, Bumblebee curb! Off, Bumblebee curb. Bad. Bugger. Things have gone poorly for the Renault right there. Okay, just a couple of laps of calm. Catch back up to Ocon. And then we will look for a way past and not find beached Bumblebee curb. Damn it. Finally, the great Stroll train is over. He's coming to the pits, and he will now release, Verstappen, that will then release Massa, that will release Ocon, and probably run away from me because my car's a little bit poorly. That being said, we might not have the big old concertina effect going on in the corners quite so much. Oh, bloody hell. It's, I caught back up, and then as soon as you get back behind Ocon, there's just nothing that I can really do. Also, a couple of little mistakes by me didn't help matters. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pass these guys on track. Let's face it, I haven't really got the tyres to be doing that, although maybe their tyres are going to start going off here. That's kind of a fingers crossed moment. For now, we've got a little while until I'm going to be heading into the pits with the poorly wing. My pit stop is likely to be, of course, a tad longer. They might not actually change the wing, depends on if they reckon I'm losing too much time. I've got it on auto, though. I can request that they change it. It's whether we reckon it's going to be that bad. It's not the worst damage imaginable. My car's not atrocious to drive. I'm kind of half tempted to not. I will leave it on auto, see what the game reckons. We're on the curb slightly. I've got Hulkenberg for company at the moment. It's going to be a battle to hold on to, well, this 11th place. Might be able to leapfrog Stroll through all the pit stops. Might be fast towards the end. Who knows at this moment in time. I think now that free of the grasp of Stroll, in goes Massa. I think the Williams, maybe the Force India, are a tad quicker than certainly Verstappen is now running away, although again I'm not 100% sure his car is completely healthy, but there we go. Oh, I'm fighting with Bottas for the lead, although I could really do without this right now because that's compromised my run through turn 1. I briefly led in my first Grand Prix. Problem is, now, okay, Bottas, quick go. Please get out of the way. I had just had a really good lap and got away from Hulkenberg, and now it's dropped me right back into this big old group of angry cars. I was kind of hoping Bottas would be a little bit quicker on the way out of the pit lane there. Either way, we led. We went wheel to wheel with the Mercedes. The Mercedes might have buggered off again, but we led on our opening Grand Prix. Oh, I just had a lock up down there. Things are okay still, just about. So my tyres are feeling considerably second-hand. I imagine not helped by the wing damage, but pit window has opened for me, and I am going to take the stop before Hulkenberg in the hope that I will negate any undercut he might be able to do, and because I want some fresh tyres, because it's hurting at the moment. I might have made jokes about the great Stroll train, but I'm pretty sure we've got a great Alex train going on at the moment, thankfully, for everyone behind, including Hamilton and one of the Ferraris, hopefully Raikkonen. I will get out of the way now. They can go and queue up behind Hulkenberg. I'm terrible at getting this pit lane thing. We're at least in. We've got it slowed. It wasn't very good. Now we have the 37 mile an hour wait. Oh, hopefully, please get me out ahead of Stroll. I'm not sure it's going to be the case, but there we go. It's an okay pit stop, 2.9. I say an okay. Oh no, Stroll's beaten us by an absolute country mile. We're going to be behind Ocon and so on. But we have got the potentially better car and better car. We've only got the better tyres to finish out this race. I've got 5 laps to hunt down Toro Rosso, Force India, and anything else that I might be able to get past to try and get some points. Well, Hulkenberg, as expected, dove into the pits the next lap. Are we going to come out ahead of him? Yes, we are. Just going to come out ahead of my Renault teammate. I think it was the Haas as well that pitted. That will give me 11th place. Points still very much on the cards here. Well, we are kind of very much in the midst of, well, kind of a knock-on train. Ocon's actually just now escaped a little bit. Yeah, I know, the front wing is balked. Thank you for the reminder, Jeff. Oh, God. Things are going a little bit scary. I need to get past sights, basically. We have got to this situation where I really need to get past sights. Hulkenberg has caught, and we are stuck. I should have the slight speed advantage. As I said, I'm on the better tyres, but that's one thing. Trying to get past cars is a totally another one, although we've got a really good run out of this second corner, but Sights has got the bloody DRS from Ocon. I'm not going to be able to do it here. Brakes are getting, I think, very hot down there. That's what the temperature little warning is coming up. I've only got a couple more laps, and I really don't want to get passed by Hulkenberg. We've again got a very, very good run. I'm going to have a try up the inside here. Can I get the move done? Yes, we can. That was a very much... Okay, my engine is starting to suffer now. I think I may have pushed it very, very hard. Renault engine, please don't explode on me. Okay, we've got a point. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, engine is in the yellowy bit, which is probably not a happy place for it. Maybe Ocon will be having issues with his engine. That's a bit of a poor corner by me. Jumped the curb. Game was okay with it, but either way, we've got a couple of laps now to really try and find a way past Ocon. Maybe if Stroll has any issues towards the end of this one, we can capitalise on such things. Still, Sainz is holding up Hulkenberg. That can help me out. If Hulkenberg gets stuck in traffic... Oh, we have got a little bit of fuel. I want to kind of go full engine mode, but I'm also very, very aware that while we have a little bit of fuel left, I'm saving it basically for a last lap assault. If we can't get past Ocon this time around, which I'm not sure we're going to be close enough to, I have got fuel to go for a last lap assault here. Oh, we are very, very close. Don't do anything stupid with Beach Bumblebee curb right around here. Sainz has taken away the pressure from me a little bit with Hulkenberg back there. I'm going to go for exactly the same move that we did on site. Get it stopped. Yes, we can. Ooh. It's an unusual place to be getting overtakes done here at Melbourne, but it is working for me. I will take that. And I guess I kind of have to a little bit. With the Renault being down in terms of straight line speed, I've got to find maybe a different place to try and get overtakes done, and if it happens to be there, I will be okay with that. Oh, that's a really bad corner. With the flagpole gone there, it's sometimes very difficult to see where you're turning into. Whoopsie. I didn't really gain too much from all of that, and again, didn't get told off for jumping the corner, so surprisingly actually there, but we're fine. One more lap to go. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to catch Stroll in this though. Although, interesting news, Perez has just gone out of the race. I might not be able to catch Stroll here. Oh, there it is, he's broken down on the run into the first corner. Yeah, I might not be able... Oh, game's having a little bit of a judder there. Might not be able to catch Stroll. However, we are going to potentially be able to take an 8th place, which, all things considered, I am not too displeased with. It's been a, so far, thoroughly enjoyable race. Let's just not screw it up on this final lap. As I say that, we clobber our way across the curb and the grass there. Not the cleverest. I know, Jeff. I know. We've got some extra fuel. It was being ready for that last lap dash on Ocon. I don't think... I mean, we're going to close to the back of Stroll, but it's not going to be enough. Not going to have enough time to do anything about getting past him. Looks like Ocon is now creating a train of his own behind us with Sainz and Hulkenberg and probably the Haas that was in the mix back there. We're going to fly our way through the chicane for the final time. I'm going to put my fuel back to standard. No point in... running any more risks. We are too far back from Stroll. It was just in case he made a little mistake somewhere. We might have been able to pounce on it. We can't be doing that, and there's not going to be any chances around these next few corners. Well, it was a unfortunate moment for Perez that sees him with a DNF here. However, his loss is Renault's gain, as I am going to take a solid finish in my first race. I'm pleased with 8. That was a really good race, actually. There's some good tactical battles in there, even with a little bit of a balked front wing as well, through the majority of that. We have, yeah, got some points. Got some points in our opening round. Mercedes are having a bit of a celebration, as Bottas has won by a mile. Absolute mile. It'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing it looks like Hamilton second and one of the Ferraris, probably Vettel, in 3rd place. There we go. It was Vettel. Yeah, Bottas had a fantastic round here in Australia. There's the shiny Mercedes. It's far quicker than the shiny Renault. That is the... Oh, Hamilton was third, sorry, I do apologise. Vettel up into second, Ricciardo fourth, Verstappen fifth. What happened to Raikkonen? I didn't actually see Raikkonen go out, I apologise on that one. At some point, Raikkonen broke down, and Raikkonen is out. Grosjean had a poor day at the back, Van Dorn. Alonso managed to get up to 40, he actually finished a race, which is... surprising. Hulkenberg couldn't quite score any points, got stuck in the Ocon train. I'm, happy with 8th. I am very, very happy with 8th. That is a good start. A very good start to this Renault career. Just didn't run out of laps to get past Stroll, and a little bit too much damage, I think, really, to go quite fast enough. However, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.